Good evening. Once again, the board has underestimated the willingness of its constituency to challenge board decisions that they believe are wrong. I have read the statement of all the candidates, and Mr. Salas' qualification pales in comparison to all other candidates. Of particular note, Mr. Salas has only resided within the district for 2 years with no children attending district schools. All other candidates have resided in the district for 19 or more years, with most having children that are attending or have attended district schools. I applaud Mr. Salas' willingness to serve, but I question whether or not he has sufficient knowledge of district affairs and issues to make informed decisions about what is best for OUSD students, for the district infrastructure, and for the taxpayers paying the district's bills. I believe the male board member's primary selection criteria was choosing a candidate that would provide the vote needed to sell the Peralta site, rather than doing what is right and expected by choosing a candidate best qualified to exercise all the responsibilities of a board member. My perception is that Mr. Salas was chosen to provide the needed vote, since the candidate statement clearly shows he is not the most qualified. I have voted for board members believing they would act responsibly in making policy decisions that best serve district and public needs. The selection of Mr. Salas is simply one of numerous board decisions made over the last 3 years that clearly shows a betrayal of trust, a willingness to allow personal agendas to cloud responsible decision making, and a complete disdain for the views of its constituency. Gambling with taxpayer dollars, the board bet that its constituency would not challenge their decision despite knowing there was strong disagreement with their selection. The board made their bet knowing the only recourse for challenging their selection was a special election, which would cost the district and taxpayers about $500,000. The district's constituency responded to its ultimatum by circulating a petition for a special election. If enough signatures are obtained, the board will have lost its bet and there will be a special election. I have signed a petition knowing the cost. What a waste. However, I view this wasteful use of scarce resources as a direct result of a misguided decision by the board that could not go unchallenged. Even if the petition is not successful, the selection criteria controversy is another episode that diminishes the integrity and credibility of the board. In my view, controversial and divisive decision-making by the board was a factor in the defeat of the last board bond measure and clearly jeopardizes the successful passage of the upcoming bond. Thank you.